Hey guys, Troy here, back with another video today. Today we have a little bit of a different video. I'm gonna be talking about the big problems I see with sports card content in 2021 and kind of just my overall thoughts right now on what's been going on in that part of the sports card world. I'm sure everyone's seen by now Vegas Dave doing his burning of Fleer cards and talking about the sports card hobby is gonna crash, the market is gonna fall, get out while you still can, all these different type of things. And to be honest, it's just really disappointing, and I'm not a fan to see that. And my problem actually isn't even with his prediction. You know, fair enough, if he thinks it's gonna crash soon, he very well might even be right. I think there's something to be said for just being careful and not getting caught up in this insane hysteria that's happening right now, like cards going 10x in a month. That will not always be the case. I'm fairly confident of that. There's gonna be hot periods and there's gonna be cold periods. I believe long term, it's still gonna be relevant, and I believe in sports cards, but that's something we have to remember. But my main problem with that video and just what he's doing is kind of encapsulates the problems I see with sports card content right now, if you'll allow me to semi get on my soapbox for just a little bit here. He's just going for the shock value. He basically just wants attention. It's basically like clickbait or whatever. And you can just tell this guy has really bad intentions. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I think almost anyone watching this would agree. What are you doing burning those cards? You could have given them away if you don't like them, or sold them, or I'm not gonna tell someone, hey man, you should donate to charity, but that's just wasteful. He's literally burning money, burning cards. That's not helping anyone. What's the point of that? But besides that, there's no point in doing like a Vegas Dave hate video. It's more about, there's always been people with bad intentions in the hobby. I think more are coming in, but I'm seeing more and more on the content side, and it's really dangerous, and it really worries me, to be honest. We all have our flaws, right? I'm sure there's plenty of people who don't like my style of content, or don't like that I make, the occasional buy it now video or something like that. Fair enough. And there's a lot of things we should all do better as content creators. I think, unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm, just to kind of like peel back the curtain real quick, guys, really encourages clickbaity, not much nuance to your, it's just like buy it now type videos or super clickbait. It's tough because as a content creator, that's kind of what YouTube encourages you to do. But I can really only speak for myself, but I think I can speak for a lot of other people. Our intentions are good though. We enjoy the hobby. We want to talk about it with you guys. We want to help people, and we just want to put out the best content we can. Once in a while, there may be a clickbaity title. I think everyone does it. I personally think it's fine. Other people might disagree with it, but once again, let me be clear, our intentions are good. But there's a bunch of people who I see on here, and you can watch them for 30, 45 seconds, and it just becomes so clear. They don't care about the hobby at all, and they don't care about anyone watching at all. It's purely a monetary thing, and their videos are very, very predatory actually. And that's just like the lowest level of it. Like taking advantage of kids or selling a false dream, get rich quick. But there's levels that are really, really bad, and that's what worries me. It goes up to market manipulation or showing fake sales, or even worse than that, pump and dumps. That's happening, and it's terrible, honestly. And what kind of made me think about that too was people were commenting on my last video like, hey man, since you mentioned these cards, they doubled or tripled. I checked today, one of them went up 4 times. And to be totally transparent, once in a while, this really does benefit me. I've never sold when something's gone up like that. And in my most recent soccer video, I actually own none of those cards, so none of that increase benefits me at all. But there are people who are very, very deliberately pumping the market and then getting out of stuff. And once again, to be clear, I'm sure there's people who watch me and don't like how much I talk about investing, and they prefer channels like, I love 502 Frank, Pac-Man, these type of guys. You can just tell they really love the hobby. They like opening packs, and they collect what they like to collect for the most part. So shout out to those guys. That's a great way to do it. So I guess the point of this video is more so just a PSA to people out there to just be very, very careful and know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm not saying everyone with a, sports card investing course or membership or, with super clickbaity, get rich quick type titles is a bad guy who's manipulating the market, because that's not true at all. But I just hope that everyone watching this is very careful not to just blindly follow what some content creator says, or to fall victim to, like I said, their predatory stuff they're doing. Don't care at all about the hobby, just in this, not only just to make money for themselves, but to make money off of other people and take advantage of them. And I had to make the video because I just hate to see that, and I see it happening more and more. It was just seeing that Vegas Dave video, and also even seeing just in my small influence, which, like I said, to be clear, is very small. Even I feel in these small little pockets, I'm able to move the market, and that really worried me. And I hope going forward in 2021, we don't see this trend continue of shock value type things. Let's just not burn cards. Let's not take advantage of people. It's really simple to me. We're all here in the hobby to have fun. And the last thing I'll say that I've also reflected on, I think with sports card content, there's a lane for everyone if you're just authentic with what you want to talk about. There's certain channels that are like heavy analytics, and that's not really for me. And there's also certain channels that are just purely, completely, I'm gonna buy what I wanna buy. I don't care at all about making any money and all these type of things. Or more modern focus. Some people like to hear about Zion, but also some people love to talk about Barry Sanders and Joe Montana and these cards that came out when they were a kid. And I think that's great, but I just hope going forward in 2021, we promote authenticity and we don't give attention to these type of guys who are burning cards and coming in here with bad intentions and predatory practices. But all right, guys, that's it for this video. I'm sorry if it was a little soapboxy. I just kind of wanted to try something new. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. Any feedback is great, and we'll keep the regular videos coming. Thanks again.